Hello everybody, video here for you today. This is the Curse Book Guide and looks back and ahead, in which I look back at past episodes that normally relate to the current ones and also look forward to the next new episode. Looking back on the History Channel website, the Curse of Oak Island show page is this white paper about the lead button found on lot 5. Let's take a look. You can see the page is titled Oak 11. I believe that means season 11. And then artifact 2870, and that means that it is artifact number 2870 of that particular year, of that particular season filming. Provenance, I think that is where it was found. So it says lot 5, feature 1, test pit 20. Soil lot 2, I don't know what that would mean unless there was the soil that it was found in matches lot 2 as well. Don't know, wasn't explained. This flat button was cast with the shank in place. An integral molded design on the face is asymmetrical and looks like a spiral dendritic form radiating from a central node. The design is not one the archaeologists are familiar with. Button analyzed. Just going to skim it now. Lead tin alloy with a concentration of 10 in the center. The dating, let's see, composition of lead coated tin buttons was seen on and off between the 14th and 17th centuries. So again, that's 1300 to 1700, kids. And which would fit in the time frame of the lead-coated tin buttons. While buttons are very difficult to date with precision, this button does not seem to fit within the feature 1 archaeological context of 1750 to 1800. So probably thinking it's older than that. And that is one of the scans of it, the XRF map image and data showing the level of lead and tin. All right. And comparable artifacts, and there's not really anything that looks, I mean, this looks kind of like it because the spokes from it kind of are not like in a straight line. As you can see on the original one, you can see how that is, how they are like curved kind of, and all in the same direction. Whereas this one, are they all? No, they're just like, it's like it's badly made, like it's not a straight line more here. Not saying that I could do better, of course. That one, it looks similar. Again, it doesn't have the curves. Neither does that. This one's more straight, although not, definitely not asymmetrical, where it's the same all around. Now, this one looks more like it, except I believe this one is going the wrong way. Let's see, the curve is the opposite way of ours. It is. Okay. Should have taken screenshots of this. I did not. We'll learn better for next time. And this one, again, seems more haphazard than actually, distance equally apart. That one doesn't look like it either. Let's see. And that one, no. That one is too much. They're a lot bigger, looks like. All right. And so that's all we have on that. But hey, that could come up shortly. Hint, it will. All right. So again, this is the original artifact here, of course, after it's been cleaned and conserved. And so take a gander at that one last time. Researcher Gina Halpern presented this map she found inside a book and believed it to be a rough copy, much more recently made of an original Knights Templar map of Oak Island with French labels. This version has those labels translated into English. In this instance, we are focusing on the dam labeled on the northern shore of the swamp. It's on the right side there. This is not a line north. In Season 10, the team was trying to find the dam, and they found evidence of a structure but would need a different permit to dig deeper, and that was never on the show if they did it at all. How it relates to the current season is what I've outlined in red. It looks very similar to the rest of the cobblestone path found. It's unknown if they even noticed it at the time because they were focused on finding the dam. The excavator was partly on the northern shore beach here. Here, Tom and Jack are projecting where the next stakes would be if it continues to be a 14-foot interval. And you can see they are fairly close to the shore. This is the RP2 caisson in the Money Pit area, shaft 6 location from the previous episode, more south and east than most digs, which have happened around where the hammer grab is laying. You see that like about in the center of the picture, and then up a little bit from the crane is where that hammer grab is, and around there is where like chapel and head and shafts and so forth are. Next time on that all-new The Curse of Oak Island on U.S. Tax Day, April 15th, the episode is called Just Beat It! Beat it! Water is undefeated! That's B-E-A-D, though. The synopsis is, as new research identifies who may have been behind the Oak Island mystery, the Laginas and the team are stunned by what they find in the Money Pit area. And in the Just Beat It preview breakdown, they are pretty much in that same area, but the excavator is on the other side this time as it was in the previous image. Rick taps on the rocks with the shovel and asks if it could be Fred's wall, found during his lengthy investigation and part of the basis for his now proven theory that the swamp was man-made after building dams on both the southern and northern shores. On Lot 5, Moya has what is called the find of the day, but we don't get to see it in the preview. Researcher Judy Rudebaker presents a new theory that the lead button found on Lot 5 looks similar to one from the Knights of Malta uniform. They are offshoots of the Knights Templar after that group was disbanded and persecuted in 1307. In the Money Pit area, the new caisson location appears to be following the plan mentioned in the last episode, which is to dig to intersect the tunnel closer to the original Money Pit shaft location, the exact location of which has long been lost. This is north and west of shaft 6, where the previous caisson was. And apparently they did intersect the tunnel or other structure because this wood is found. A lot of people are not impressed when wood is found, but it always means that humans would have been underground in the past, so it's actually very encouraging. And on April 22nd, another new episode called The Solution that perhaps diver and Freemason Tony Sampson is involved in. New ground-penetrating radar uncovers evidence of more structures in the swamp, imagine that. And as winter approaches, the team puts a daring plan together to get into the Solution Channel for the first time. I'll continue recapping new episodes late Tuesday nights as they air, while also finishing up the Season 8 retro recaps. All of the other episodes and seasons are done and they are in my Oak Island playlist. I'm also slowly recapping The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch, Seasons 2 through 4. Seasons 1 and 5, plus the first 5 episodes of Season 2 are already done, and they are in that Skinwalker Ranch playlist. The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch returns in June to the History Channel. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment. Sempre avanti.